Yo, what up? This is Eric. Welcome to another special edition of White Trash Cooking Show. Today, what are we doing today? We have a special guest named
Gail Punt, Eric's favorite mom.
And today, what are we doing, Gail?
We are making dill pickles. Canning dill pickles.
Canning dill pickles. Stay tuned. It's okay. So the first thing we're going to do, we're making our brine right now. We have a packet of Mrs. Somebody, Mrs. Wages, garnish your wages. Well, we're not going to have enough room in there. So we put in 7 1/3 in odd measurement cup of water. And then we want how much?
3 1/3.
3 1/3 cup of vinegar, which we'll pour in a second. So we added our...
1 bag.
We added our 3 1/3 cup of vinegar in there. Gail did it off screen. She's not quite into the whole television scene yet. The next step you're going to want to do is send somebody to go get canning lids because we don't have enough. So. So we're bringing our brine to a boil, but it also needs to fully dissolve in the pan. Mom, this is my cooking show.
Sorry.
Don't go above my head.
You can't use the words like thing.
So here is our before product. We got cucumbers. And this is a little advice I learned from my dearest mother right here. Whenever you're doing something with food that's from your garden, you always have to introduce it as these are cucumbers from my garden. If you're eating beans at dinner and you say these are beans, you must announce these are beans from my garden. So these are cucumbers
also when you're playing with
from my garden.
From...
Gail's just making bad jokes now. But, so, cucumbers from my garden. Very crucial. So what Gail is doing right now, you got to cut the blossom end of your pickles. The reason why they're called kosher dills is because you cut the tip off. So what my mother, Gailist, is doing right now, it's a combination of Gail and Dearest. We're going to quarter some of these. These ones we're going to make whole. These ones we're probably going to have to make into chips. She's using her ulu knife that she got from Alaska. Did you know that Gail went to Alaska? Just ask her. She'll tell you. Very exciting.
It was wonderful. I could talk about that while I'm slicing pickles.
Oh, Mom, we can't make this a 90-minute show talking about Alaska, so. All right, Gail, what'd you just say?
Some life advice. Clean as you go. So that when we get to the end, you don't have to clean everything up. All we have to do is clean up our last step.
Brian's almost to a boil.
It is boiling.
Oh, it is boiling, according to Gail.
Isn't it?
I don't see any bubbles.
I just mopped the floor. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Gail's bragging because she keeps a clean home. So we got our first jar packed. You want to pack it in there tight, don't you, Gail?
Yeah.
Next, you're going to want to add some dill. And the dill should preferably be from your garden, because mine is. And then we're making spy picks, aka spicy pickles.
Careful with those jalapenos.
So we're going to put a little jalapeno in there. Don't rub your eyeballs or else you'll cry like a little baby. How many jalapenos? And then you want to put in some peppercorns too. Ours are McCormick, not from my garden though. I don't have a McCormick plant in my garden. So we got our jars packed. We got pickles, we got peppercorns, we got a little jalapeno for spice, and we got a little dill branch in there. Now Gail is gonna start filling them. Get that. Yeah, Gail.
Get that in there.
From my garden. So Gail's gonna start putting the brine in. She's got a little funnel. This is the fun part of it. Get it? All right, watch. She just burnt herself. Al's making comments over in the chair. He's not doing jack. Mom, you're... All right, so our pickles are all in the process. They're all brined up. What are we doing next, Gail?
We are putting the...
When are you going to start boiling?
Can you put water in the canner?
So now we're putting lids on. You boil the lids. Why do you boil the lids, Gail?
Because they tell us to.
Because that's what Grandma did.
No, it actually says it on the box.
Okay, it says it.
I think it has something to do with the sealing process.
So we got hot lids. We're putting them on. We got wide lids, skinny lids. The wide ones are better. I don't know why.
Easier to work with.
Easier to work with.
How many are you doing?
All right, so right now
We got to... Oh.
we got our jars in, water. It's heating. Boil for 10 minutes. And then we got jars, baby. We got jars. So my mom just lectured me that I also need to show doing dishes as part of the process. But we're just going to let her do these. If you guys want any of these pickles, you better show up to my parents' house right now and do these dishes. These aren't free, you know? You got to put in the work.
Right.
Life hack, even though you didn't use your dad's coffee pot, you can still wash it to be a good son so that your dad can be busy, you know. What are you doing, Al? What are you doing?
Playing my favorite game.
Yeah, he's playing Spider Solitaire like it's 2004 on Windows XP. Alright, so we've boiled our jars for 10 minutes. What are we doing next, Gail?
We just have to take them out.
We just take them out and set them on the counter. Here, you hold on to this. I'm gonna take
Okay, you need to get a pot holder set to take the lid off.
We're also making a carrot cake if you guys want to stop by tomorrow for lunch.
Okay, be careful.
Okay, hold this.
Well, just...
So you gotta get one of these jar thingies, and you gotta make sure you have it above the thing. Good?
Oh, you should kind of tip the water off.
Tip the water off, kind of, not
Okay.
fully. You don't want to do this with your bare hands because it's...
That's good.
Oh man, these pickles will make Joe Lindy jealous. Got a good batch here, boys. Okay, you can stop.
They get a little bit concave when they do that.
That one's concave.
Yeah. I think. I can't tell for sure.
They popped.
They pop. So
That means the seals popped.
This
That
one-
means we did good.
that one's not. I don't think that one is. I think the two end ones are the one that.
So we got our final product here. We got, what do we got? 11 cans, 11 pints. Was it fun, Gail?
It was great.
Now, if you guys are at home thinking there's no way that you're able to do this, just remember, you can do it. Get it? Because we're canning. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Say bye, Gail.
Bye.